Hey, yo, BZ Podcast, man. Season 3, episode 13. I got EG DaBeast in this, man.
Yeah, what up, what up?
Man, it's been a long time coming, man. Before we even get started, tell the people who you are, man.
What's up, y'all, man? I'm EG DaBeast. Sacramento kid, born and raised. Right now, I'm in the process. I'm a musician, you feel me? I'm out here in the streets in Sacramento doing my thing, performing. Opening up for some big names, Slick Rick, the GZA. You feel me? Am I supposed to be looking right there?
Yeah, you look right there.
All right. Opening up for big names like that, man, trying to put myself out there a little bit. And right now I'm in the process of telling people my story about my life, coming up in the foster system. It's a big thing that affected me heavily still to this day, as a human, and in positive ways, in some uplifting ways, and some ways that have brought me down, But I want to share my story and share what I'm doing to express it through the music to try to help somebody out, make an impact, man. You know what I mean?
Dope.
Especially for the kids that come from what I come from, because not a lot of people talk about that, and it's real statistics out there that don't look well for like kids that come from the system and just being black in general. You feel me?
True.
So, yeah, that's who I am. I'm EG DaBeast, EG DaBeast. Look me up on all streaming platforms. And yeah, that's my guy right here, man.
Man, likewise,
Blessed
bro.
to be here, yeah, for real.
Man. You been opening up for Slick Rick, GZA. All that shit been dope. Harlow's was sold out.
Yeah,
When I tried to get a ticket, it was sold out. So I know you was doing your thing.
yeah, man. One thing I take a lot of pride in, man, is getting on that stage and ripping shit up.
Not even to say that, bro. But you've been everywhere, like Torch Club. You've been
Yeah.
opening up and straight just open mics, everything.
San Francisco, Blue in Exile. You
Shout
know
out
what
them.
I mean? Yeah, shout out to Blue in Exile. Shout out to Flippin' Beat Club, man. Shout out to Flippin' Beat Club. They've been doing big things, man, out here in the city. Shout out to Mondrock, DiBiase. Those is my guys, man. De La Hoya, B Wit. Flippin' Beat Club family is major right now, and if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have done a lot of things that I be up to, man. Flippin' Beat Club helped me get acclimated and push forward in my artistry a lot. So I want to give a shout out to Flippin' Beat Club because they was with me in a lot of that shit. The Blue in Exile show, I was up there with DiBiase, you know what I mean? Because we did the Corner Pocket joint, and that shit was going up. So
We're going to listen to that, too, because
yeah.
that's definitely a classic.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
How long have you been rapping?
Damn, bro. It's been a little while. You know what I'm saying? Like,
How long have you perfected your craft?
how long have I been like taking it serious and like showing people what I'm doing? Huh?
Yeah.
Since 2020.
Okay.
2020 is 2024 right now. April. This will be my 4th year. This is my 4th year. I dropped my first song in 2020. I was trying to figure out myself. You know what I mean? Like, I thought I was making songs that I motherfuckers wanted to hear, not
Right.
making the shit that I wanted to make. You know what I mean? So like, I went on that journey. Yeah, 2020 is when I started, and shit, we in 2024, and I done made some big major leaps in everything, man. So,
Elevation.
So it's about good 4 years, good solid 4.
That's dope.
Yeah, I would say so.
If you could tell yourself something back in the day now, like if you had a conversation with your 18-year-old self, what would you tell yourself?
Man, I knew when I get on here, you was gonna ask me some deep shit. That I
I
gotta
just want to get the people to know, because you're a dope ass individual. So
Right.
I need them to know their personality, so when they follow you, they can get that shit on Instagram, on
mamas, though.
YouTube, on Spotify, Apple Music.
That's
the
real
list
shit.
go on. You get
That's
what I'm
real
saying?
shit. That's real. That's a great question, man. I love your questions. If I was to talk to my 18-year-old self, what would I say? I would say discipline and focus is your best friend. That's going to be your best friend when you get older, bro. Discipline and focus is something that you have to master, or else you're going to go through a very, very hard time. Doesn't mean that you're not going to be successful.
Right.
Doesn't mean any of that stuff. Doesn't mean you're going to die or whatever to some extreme. It just means you might have a really, really hard time. Because we all have a purpose at the end of the day.
Facts.
That we can't run from. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even if it's being homeless on the street and shit. Them homeless people, they live a individual life that me and you don't see. We at work, we doing what we do and shit. But they could have they could have told somebody something someday and shit that helped them get on with their life and got their little dollar or two and said something real nice and positive to somebody that really could have helped,
True.
even though they homeless. But we'll never see that. We don't see the trees giving out oxygen into the earth for us to breathe. You feel me? But they just doing it. They just fulfilling their purpose and shit. So like, you know, I say that to say, if I don't practice those things, it doesn't mean that I will not fulfill my purpose. However, it just might be a little bit more difficult and stuff. So I would tell my younger self, hey, discipline and focus. DNF. Them is your two homies right there. Them is your homies. Them is your best friends. Learn to get real acclimated with them niggas.
Well, shit.
Discipline and focus, and you going to be a major motherfucker to fuck with, man. You going to be a phenom out here for everybody, you know, in front of the political side of things, the street side of things, the academic side of things, the architectural side of things. When I say architectural, I mean like building and creating, not just doing buildings and cities. I'm talking about creating and, you know, bringing things into manifestation and shit. You know what I'm saying? The architectural side of things as well. Discipline and focus. That's what I would say to myself. Get it popping with them things, man.
Dope,
right now.
Right now.
You feel me?
Now the song Corner Boy.
Corner Pocket.
Corner Pocket,
Yeah,
my bad.
Yeah, that sound tight though. Corner Boy. Corner Boy.
Hey, that's the next song. EG and BZ Will, Corner Boy.
Hey, you know what?
We gonna put that together. That's how we rock.
That
just
might
like
have to
that.
be something though. Corner Boy. I like
Corner
that
Boy.
shit.
But Corner Pocket though.
Yeah.
What was your thoughts behind that when you made the album? I mean that song, but we're gonna talk about the album too.
Okay. Corner Pocket, man. The song Corner Pocket, the title of the song, at first didn't make no sense, but it just did because, you know, me, DiBiase, and Monjak was all in the studio when I was recording that. And I started rapping on that motherfucker, and I was just in the zone with it. Like, that was like the take right there. That was it. The one on that song, that's how I came, and that's how I was. I came, I saw, I conquered on that.
Shit.
Right then and there. So D was telling me, like, yo, you was in that pocket. You know what I'm saying? You was in that pocket the whole thing. And Mom's Rock, you was in that pocket. So, you know, I was in the corner rapping.
That's how it be happening, man.
I was in the corner rapping, and I was in the pocket, man. So we turned it into Corner Pocket. But my thought process behind that song, the song is speaking about, you know, like my experience in the system, of not the system, like foster system, but like the pen and shit. I got locked up before. I've been in the pen before. I did a couple of years.
Likewise.
And yeah, you know what I'm saying? So you know how I go. I did a couple years, and I was just talking about some shit up in there, you know, how I was feeling. You know, I watched 2 years fly past as I blossomed to 25 because that's how old I was and shit, you know what I'm saying? When I got locked up, head aching and heartbreaking, I lost some essential time, though I have to admit, this ain't the way that I thought the sun would shine on my future days, but this is where I draw the line in permanent ink, mixed with blood, sweat, and tears as I sink to the bottom of my thoughts in the 6x9 box.
Shit.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was just trying to talk about my experience and shit. But the song is called, the hook is called I Am the Outcome You Can Relate To. You know? So it's talking about all the shit I went through, but I survived from it and I came up. Like that song Corner Pocket is the epitome of EG DaBeast. Like, you know, like me talking about my struggle kind of, you know?
Yeah.
But not making it sad. Like, you know, making it like, nigga, like,
That's
you know,
who I am.
Right here, you know what I mean? On Mama's though. And then on second verse, I'm talking about my thoughts. It's a thin line between money and evil. Friends and snakes, cocaine, crack pipes and needles, women and hoes, good times that turn to woes. What you know now and what you thought you used to know. Wisdom at times coincides with intelligence without experience. Intellect is irrelevant. When I was celibate, I lost my virginity to the world and started fucking it like a voluptuous Fijian girl, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
It can't get no realer than that.
Yeah, so, you know, like, just talking about, you know, shit, man, talking about my life and talking about I'm being the outcome that you can relate to. If you went through trial, tribulation, struggles and shit, and you alive, You blessed, you breathing air. You know what I mean?
We finna slap that right now.
You dig what I'm saying?
Before we even slap that, man, because I gotta fucking know. I gotta ask this question.
What's happening?
Who did you grow up listening to? Because you don't sound like
nobody.
The average bear.
I wouldn't. That's dope. That's dope. I try to stay as humble as I can, man. Like, you know.
I got a person in mind that you exactly remind me of, but I want to see who you say before I say this person.
Who I remind you of?
I feel like you got that Nas pocket, like you got that Nas, but then you got that Rakim, like you get what I'm saying? Like it's just that from two different genres.
Right.
But
obviously, we gonna just say this right now.
Okay.
Any podcast I get on, like I get a lot of Nas comparison. And, you know, I don't know if the nigga seen my page or not and shit and be like, man, this nigga trying to copy me or whatever the fuck, you know. But I just want to nip something in the bud. I'm EG the motherfucking Beast, man. I'm Ernest Gibson. That's my name. You know, I'm me. I'm built my way. Nas is built his way. There is no way that anybody can touch anything that any human being does at their highest level because we're all made uniquely.
Facts.
You could try to do it as good as you think you. I can try to do exactly what you're doing, Will, but I'll never be able to do it like you do it, though. No matter how good I do it.
True.
I could get more followers. I could get more money, all the whole shit, but I'll still never be able to do it like how you do it. You know why? Because I ain't you. You. God made you like how you is, and he made me like how I am, and he made us to where we can't copy each other. We are who we are, nigga.
A lot of people told you that shit before.
You feel
I
me?
can tell you.
So that's how I feel about Nas. But Nas is my favorite rapper.
That's it. You see, that's how I kind of fucking knew it, right?
I feel like that. You know, like Nas is my favorite of all time. You know, he speaks a language to me through the music that, you know, I don't know. It just hits. It hits me.
Pictures.
He paints it for me that I can perceive it.
That's why when you were just rapping, right? I know we finna listen to the song right now. My bad for carrying on, guys. But when you was just rapping, I was hearing them pictures.
Yeah.
You're not seeing them pictures. I was hearing the pictures.
Right.
So it's like, oh, yeah, I feel where you're coming from. But let's go and get into the slap, man.
Yeah.
I'm going to introduce the record.
This joint right here is called Corner Pocket, produced by the legendary DaBeast, my nigga, Batman, Flippin' Beat Club. Shout out to y'all. Corner Pocket, man. EG DaBeast, let's go.
What's up with my nigga DaBeast, man? Mons Rock, what's poppin'? Sacktown, what's happening? 916, EG DaBeast. Let's get it, baby. I watched 2 years fly past since I blossomed at 25. Head aching and heartbreaking. I lost some essential time, though I have to admit, this ain't the way that I thought the sun would shine on my future days. But this is where I draw the line in permanent ink, mixed with blood, sweat, and tears as I sink to the bottom of my thoughts in a 6x9 box. Incarceration eating at me like incineration of the skin, killing me softly, luring young. Slave masters hitting me with batons with green suits and yellow patches. How can I go on? They say that the strong will be the only ones to survive, but all the warriors to do much more than just stay alive. Time is of the essence and it's undefeated. Can't twist it, bend it or break it. Can't cheat it, but we watch it evolve and dissolve. Some niggas the same concept, corruption and laws do niggas. Ayo, ain't no trust. The streets is not just. In most cases, it's cold cases. And when you make it, new friends turn to old faces and bring they cups to the old oasis. Miss me with that fake shit and throw it in your basement. Thirsty ass niggas that's classless and tasteless. If I had a dime for the minds of the basic, I'd probably be rich enough to buy all the nations. If niggas can't dominate you, they will hate you. Life is a test, so embrace what it takes to make you or break you. And if you survive tribulation, then I am the outcome you can relate to. Thank you. I said I am the outcome you can relate to. Relate to. Nigga, I am the outcome you can relate to. Thank you. Yeah, I said I am.
Man, that was a slap, bro.
Yeah, that's that one. You know, that's
they
that joint.
Hate you if they can't, bro. That was definitely a slap, bro.
Yeah.
You can. I felt like I was in fucking picture the mood. I don't know if y'all watch New Jersey Drive or not. You know, I was in like a New Jersey Drive and I was in like a 93 Acura or something sliding while it's raining. Listen to that.
Man,
Bro,
you
it
know,
sound like some straight.
I feel like, you know, that song it gives me the energy of triumph. You know, triumph, like overcoming real adversity and stuff and becoming triumphant at the end of it all and stuff. And that means successful, man. That means you won the battle. That means you not only won the battle, you won the war and stuff. You know what I mean? And that song gives me that feeling of I won the battle. I'm winning the fight. I'm standing up. I'm strong and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The beat and everything.
Going
So
crazy.
yeah, that's the corner pocket joint.
What was the producer name again?
DiBiase.
DiBiase. That shit going crazy, man.
DiBiase, man. Big D, man. Big DiBiase. No homo, nigga. No homo.
You gotta say no Diddy now. No
For real,
Diddy.
no Diddy, man. No Diddy now. That's crazy what's going on with that man.
Man, he's going down. He's going to go worse than R. Kelly. Every time when I'm on my Instagram, that's all I see. I'm like, bro, I'm tired of seeing this shit.
You know, I feel like when they put a lot of that stuff in our face to see like that, there's a bigger things that's going on behind the scenes.
Nickelodeon shit.
On mamas though, man. They trying to get us real focus on this Diddy shit because there's a lot more important things that's going on behind the scenes.
Facts.
And I feel like a lot of people in this day and age need to start thinking about that, you know, about how the world is ran and stuff and what's being put in front of us. I was talking to the homie the other day, not to get off subject or nothing, but like I was talking about these 4 laws and shit that I've been trying to follow to you know, elevate my existence and stuff. You know what I mean?
Can you elaborate on them 4 laws?
I will, yeah.
Okay.
The first law is awareness and stuff. You know, we have to have awareness of what we are around, awareness of what we eating, awareness of what we watch,
Right.
who we having sex with.
True.
All of that stuff. Anything that we are absorbing physically or energetically or spiritually or giving out. You know what I'm saying? Full awareness of it. The second law is clarity. You know, clarity is short for clarification. Clarification is understanding and stuff, you know. So we can be aware of everything. We can see it, you know what I mean? But that don't mean you understand it. You know what I'm saying? So it's important for us to have clarity on the things that we are aware of and stuff. The third law is creation and stuff. The law of creation is the law of action and stuff. You know what I mean? Manifestation, moving and stuff. Movement, infinite movement. Otherwise, nothing is getting done. Nothing's being created.
True.
You know what I'm saying? That's why when you think about stuff, they give us advice to write it down. You know what I mean? That's an act. It's not a thought no more. Now it's becoming on paper now and stuff. This is what I need to do. This is a list of something I want to achieve in my thoughts and stuff. You know what I mean? So you are now creating this on page, and then when you do the actions to fulfill the shit on your checklist, you're still creating as well because you're moving, right?
Right.
So that's the third law, is we should always be creating and stuff, you know, always be moving and being in action. And the fourth law is judgment and stuff. Judgment is having no judgment, you know?
Shit.
Yeah.
That's a bar in itself.
Judgment is having judgment, the judgment of having no judgment, bro. Like, it's like, you know, we got people who think shooting somebody is bad. All types of ways of shooting somebody, right? But then you got certain situations where a motherfucker might come in your house and, you know, you got your kids and all this shit, and, you know, he's trying to rob you and he got his gun out and you just popped him before he got you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But now that no more. You know what I mean? So, like, I feel like we've been taught to think a certain way.
Facts.
And stuff, only on one dimension and stuff, a third dimension, because that's what dimension we live on. But we know that there's multiple forms of existence on multiple dimensions. So therefore, there's multiple ways of existing and also thinking as well. There's different dimensional ways of thought processes. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I feel like we've been taught to just be on this third of what we can understand and perceive and see, which is the physical. So with that being said, me putting that scenario out. It's bad if a nigga just do it in the streets, but it's good if a nigga come in your house and you do it. And, you know, you defending your family.
Justification, no judgment though.
Right. No, but that's just how we perceive it.
Facts.
But if you don't have judgment, things are just as they are and stuff. And we utilize the 3 previous laws to exist in that 4th one and stuff. We are aware, we have understanding, and we are taking action and stuff. You know what I mean? To everything that just is and stuff. So when I say judgment, there is no good, no bad. There is no, you know, heavy or light or left or right. This is just what the fuck is. This is what is happening and stuff. And this is making me, I'm aware of what is happening. I understand it and stuff. And it's making me not feel good, or it does make me feel good or whatever. And I'm going to do what I got to do. I'm going to create. I'm going to use the 3rd law of creation to make what it is that I want out of this situation. And stuff.
In a way, that does sound like everything is past, present, and future. Everything is one time.
It is. It's relative.
Exactly.
You dig what I'm saying?
Relatively.
So
yeah.
So no judgment. You know what I mean? Like awareness, clarity, creation, and judgment. There is no judgment. Everything is just is as it is. And if you want it to be that way, then it will be. And if you don't want it to be, then you have the power to create.
Facts.
With your will. As long as you are aware and you have clarification and you understand.
It seems like we reading the same books, man. What books you reading? I know you reading.
Man, I ain't been reading as much as I should. Right now I'm on this book with Napoleon Hill.
I told you, I knew it.
Think Rich, Get Rich, Think Rich.
Think and Grow Rich.
Think and Grow Rich.
Okay, I read that one.
That's what I'm on right now. I was on Russ's book last and stuff.
It's all in your head?
It's all in your head, yeah.
I read that
too, bro. Russ. I was on Russ's book. He had a little book. And then I'm reading the Napoleon Hill joint. But Teo, you know my homie Teo.
That name sounds so fucking familiar.
You know Teo, the Filipino homie I be rocking with in the songs and stuff, and he got the long hair. He just did the joint with West Side Boogie.
Bro, that shit sounds so familiar. I don't know, but I don't want to say
he had the unlimited inspiration and all that. You got to get tapped in with Teo, man. Teo, he's the guy. But he be hooking me up with some books.
Shout out Teo.
Yeah, shout out to my nigga Teo, Moog Inspire. You know, unlimited inspiration. That's the family. He be hooking me up. We always have intellectual conversations. That's my brother. I grew up with him and shit, man. You know, we like 2 different people, but we grew up together. His mom took me in when I was going through some things and shit, made sure I was eating some food and all the whole shit. So Teo, that's my guy. But I'm reading Napoleon Hill right now, man.
That's dope, man. That's definitely dope.
Yeah.
Napoleon Hill, definitely a good one, man. Like, I can't even lie. That's a great-ass book.
What about you? What you reading?
I just finished Atomic Habits, and right now I'm reading 21 Secrets of a Billionaire.
Ooh.
Or a millionaire,
Oh yeah, you on that rich nigga shit.
I'm trying to get to it, bro. Like, a lot of shit is like when you read these books, we got to put action behind these words,
right?
Like you just said,
creation.
So when you read some shit, I'd be like, all right, fuck it, let me go put the action behind that first chapter. Yeah, and then I'm like, oh, I see what you're talking about, and then I just keep reading it. I'm a Larry King book too. I'm reading How to Talk to Anyone.
Ooh,
so like
that's important.
That been pretty dope.
That's important.
And it's another book. I can't think of it off my head, but I forgot that lady name. But yeah, it's dope. I forgot it.
That sound like some good stuff, man. We tapped in, so let me know how them motherfuckers go.
Oh yeah. I think, bro, I got so much shit going on, but what I wanted to do is put like a vlog, like a 5-minute book summary on my YouTube page, and hey, this is what the book about. Bing bow, bing bow.
That's what I need to do too. I'm gonna steal that idea from you.
Steal it, bro.
I ain't gonna do it before you, but I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna add that into my content. Like, you know what we read today. We need to do that.
See,
we need to do that.
See, when you think of shit, when you just like 2 real niggas just popping shit, bro, it's like the shit just come out easy.
Yeah.
Come out easy.
Nah, that's real shit, bro. I just wrote a verse and shit. I ain't gonna do the whole verse. I'm just saying, like, at the end of the verse, I was like, we talk about murder because we think we keeping it real. Let's talk about books, King. Read Napoleon Hill.
Simple bar, but it's meaningful.
It was simple ass bar, but I put that in the verse though. We need to be on that, man. It's like, you know, just spreading knowledge with each other and like, instead of referring like clubs and what weed and like you ever had this drink or this weed or you ever like nigga you ever read this book?
Yeah.
You ever read this, bro? This book is crazy, man. It made me feel this. I put it into action. Now look what I'm doing. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But niggas need to start doing that shit with each other more.
I can definitely see that shit going up right now. You know, Napoleon Hill, OG, his name's Zig Ziglar.
Zig Ziglar.
Zig Ziglar.
That's crazy.
Bruh.
Who named him that?
I don't know. But, you know, on YouTube, bro, look the nigga up, bro, and he's talking about affirmations and the process of now and, like, all this shit.
Yeah.
Like, he the one that taught Napoleon Hill this shit.
Mm.
So if you think about it, bro, if these people was born in 1890.
Yeah.
And he was lived to be, like, I think he was, like, 70 when he went.
Mm-hmm.
So we getting game from 1800s.
Right.
Getting the game from 1800s.
Yeah, that's
and some
beautiful.
real fucking physical shit.
Life is about sharing stories, man.
A lot of people don't like sharing.
A lot of people don't like sharing because they feel like they don't have enough.
They call it gatekeeping now.
You feel like you don't have enough, so you have to withhold.
The lack of.
You know what I'm saying? But life is about sharing stories, man. Because, you know, you think about it, like all the Indians, the hieroglyphics and stuff, it's all stories being shared about the history of the earth and stuff. You know what I mean? And when you share stories is what? Like experiences, right?
Folktales.
You know what I'm saying? Those experiences that you have. When you have experience, that means you got wisdom and shit. You know what I'm saying? You got wisdom, that means you could make some better choices.
And it's knowledge, wisdom.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, the 8 laws.
You can make some better choices, and if you make better choices, you live a better life. And when you live a better life, you pass on the stories and shit to your kids or to whoever, like, you know what I mean? And then that's how you kind of keep the shit rolling. Sharing stories is extremely important. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For real.
There's a lot of stories out here right now, man. They got a story saying that you're going to make it out, bro.
Man, that's a good. What book is that? I need to read that motherfucker.
Nah, it's not. It's not even a book. It's a fucking. I feel like it's a prophet. That's the book I'm reading right now. It's reading the thinking the prophet. Fuck. It's the orange book. I hate butchering.
Orange is my
shit.
favorite color right now.
I hate butchering shit, but
It's all right.
orange book, man.
Yeah.
The Alchemist. That's the name of it. I couldn't think of it.
Hey,
bro.
man, shout out to Brew Lee, man, and Moon. They was trying to put me on the Alchemist book last time I was with them. I just read one page in that motherfucker.
I found that book at the Goodwill.
For real?
At the Goodwill, bro.
It's crazy.
I was looking for lights for the podcast.
Yeah.
Because, like, last time I went to the Goodwill and I found, like, a mic stand. I was like, perfect.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, I'm trying to get some lights and shit. So I looked at the book. I was like, Alchemist for $2?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Y'all.
Let me grab that.
All this knowledge in here. Just
and
$2.
I'm just like, bruh, this is crazy. That's how I found that 21 thing. I spent like $30 at the Goodwill just for books.
I read one page out of the Alchemist, man. I don't even remember it shit word for word, but all I know is that was a very powerful page that I read. Just
Bruh.
one page.
I learned from him, bro, the destination is the journey.
Mm.
You're going to go through a lot of shit in your life, but are you willing to withstand that to get what you get? That moment that you might feel like you're going to give up, it might be that moment in 5 minutes that you win. And it's like you keep that same momentum, you're going to bubble. And that's what he done, bro, bubble. He turned shit to sugar. And that's a dope-ass book. At first, I didn't really catch the concept because I'm reading so much of self-help books. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not even a self-help book. It's like a book. You're reading like a dude traveling to the city. Like, you know, I don't want to give too much out, but he's just traveling to the city trying to find a way.
Right.
So me reading the straight, like the self-helps, I'm like, shit, you know, it's not really adding up to what I'm reading. But at the end, it did.
Yeah, man. The Alchemist, I feel like it drops that multidimensional way of thinking that we was talking about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What I was talking about earlier. Some of that should be on
go
another
a little
dimension.
bit deep in that pause, but a lot of people be like, they don't really understand the 4-dimensional, 3-dimensional thinking.
Fifth dimension, none of that shit.
None of that shit.
It's you know, that's
Everything
a secret
moving.
knowledge. That's an ancient knowledge. They got shit on this earth called ancient knowledge. and stuff. Sacred knowledge.
Yeah.
It's exactly what it is. It's sacred and stuff. That's what the people who run the world, they know about these things.
They know a lot. I can't, bro. This can go to all type of
we can talk all night about hella shit. I'm blessed to be here at the end of the day, man. I've been waiting to do a motherfucking episode with you, man.
I appreciate it, bro.
Shit hella dope, man. For real, for real.
Yeah, we just putting on for the city and finding out people just like you, just actually putting in their hard work, their talent. Because people don't understand that don't do music. This shit is expensive. You gotta pay for shit back and forth. Studio
I just spent $1,700 on a new laptop, man.
Talking shit. You see what I'm saying?
I just spent $1,700 on a new laptop last week, man.
We still got bills in this bitch. We still got
mamas,
kids.
dog.
We still got a lot of shit that like really need our attention. But you can't give up on your dream.
Nah.
It's how much you want it at the end of the day.
It's a choice, man. We all given the choice of free will, and we get, we got the power to say yes, to say no, and to do or to not do, and stuff at the end of the day. So
Thanks.
Yeah, that's what it is, man. I choose to do. I choose to want.
Affirmations.
I choose to, you know what I'm saying?
Just like Hayla V talking about affirmations.
Affirmations, man. Hey, shout out to Hayla V. Me and Hayla V working on a project. I'm doing an album for her, EP.
Dope.
Yeah, we releasing a song, 2 Letters, on the 12th, I think.
Yeah, the podcast. Yeah, April the 12th.
Yeah, April 12th.
We just listened to it on the podcast the last episode. That shit was slapping.
Yeah, me and Hayla doing a lot of work together, man. That's the homie right there. I'm releasing a song with Jakari next month.
Oh, shit, that's going to be dope.
It's called Straight to the Top, man. We doing it on 420 and shit.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be lit. We shooting a couple videos for it, too, man. Jakari, that's my guy.
Shout out my guy, bro.
That's finna go up.
Yeah, bro. I've been seeing his work ethic, man. I had him on my first season, bro. My first season, he slid through like, yeah, bro, I don't really know. And then we just ran it. That shit was perfect.
Yeah.
But like seeing him now from where he used to be, bro, it's elevated status. You know what I'm saying? I love it.
Yeah.
Because he ain't never stopped. He ain't never quit. He ain't never like pumped the brakes.
That's crazy. The hook on this motherfucker, grinding, I never will stop, popping that rocket head straight to the top.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Like,
yeah. Jakari, he's been working hella hard. He's a good person, man. I learned a lot from him and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Every time I run into him, I pick up something from him, energetically, whatever. It's always love, man. Every time I see that nigga, we in the conversation and, just putting on in the city, man, for that shit.
Yeah.
So we acclimated, man. Me, Jakari, Yums.
Shout out Yums.
Shout out to Yums, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we acclimated out here. We getting it popping. For real, for real.
That's dope, bro.
Yeah.
Any upcoming projects that you got coming this year besides the first?
I don't know yet, man.
Okay.
I'm still working on a lot of organization and stuff right now. I'm brand building. Me and Calibus just shot some stuff. I'm helping them advertise and shit. And, I'm trying to partner up with them, man, to keep my shirts and stuff coming. Eternal Greatness. I got to get you an Eternal Greatness shirt. I got to get you one of them for the next episode. I think I got one on right now.
We fuck with the merch at BZ Podcast, man.
I got to get you one of these Eternal Greatness joints,
nice.
man. With the back on it, too. I got the whole little
joint.
I'll show you next time.
Some dope ass shirts, bro. Even the idea. How did you come up with that idea?
EG, EG DaBeast and stuff. People be asking me what the fuck EG mean. EG is my first and last name, Ernest Gibson. But I don't know. We just kind of like. I just wanted to turn the EG thing into Eternal Greatness, man.
Yeah.
Eternal Greatness means something. You know what I'm saying? My favorite number is 8. And stuff, you turn the 8 sideways, it's an infinity symbol.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So, like, greatness, when you understand that and you get into that frequency and stuff, like the divine frequency, like God. God is great. You feel me? Like, that nigga eternal, too. You know what I mean? So, like, once you reach into that frequency of love and elevation, knowing your self-worth, sharing the stories and sharing your essence so that everybody can be better.
Yeah.
And stuff. That's like my definition of reaching greatness and stuff. And once you do that, you leave an impact that is forever.
Facts.
Just like Tupac did. That nigga been gone for a long time. And I feel like the whole world still talks about him every damn day.
Just got done slapping this shit today.
You feel me? And bitches too. Like, that's my husband. That nigga been gone for 20 years. Like, that's my husband. husband.
Fuck your whole
When I
family.
when I die, that's gonna be my husband. He waiting for me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Nigga been gone for a long time. You know what I mean? So he left something eternal and stuff. Just like this man right here, Big Nip, man.
Oh, Nip.
You know what I'm saying? Once you get into that greatness frequency, the shit is eternal. All of us, for all of us. You know what I mean?
Real shit.
So I don't know. That's just my way of kind of putting that energy out there for people. And when you put on the shirt, you feel like, nigga, whatever I'm doing is eternally great. It's great and it's eternal. You know what I mean? You rocking my Eternal Greatness shirt doing the podcast, it's like just you rocking that shirt gonna make this shit even that much more real. You know what I mean? Because what you doing is great, and you want to leave an eternal impact and stuff. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. You'll see it on episode 14, 15, you know.
You feel me? I'm gonna get you a shirt, man.
If you can tell, all right, we're gonna end this off on one more question, man, because I know we getting a little bit up on time right now. But if you can tell a person something that's going through some shit that you didn't went through firsthand, from foster care to prison to actually just stand on 10 toes, what would you tell that person if they feel like they giving up?
That's a really good question, man. I would say we all have a choice, man. We've all been given the power of choice, and we're all loved and stuff, even when you can't sense it. You know what I'm saying? Like, the love is there on the earth for you. But life is not easy, man. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of people be thinking stuff is easy, and they see shit on TV and they think everything is so attainable in this certain type of way. And I would tell people the truth all the time. Like, you know, shit ain't easy, bro. It's hella hard. Like, we grew up in the world of sin and stuff, so nothing is perfect. Everything is not good. That's just what it is, and we have to be aware of that, and we have to have clarity of that. You know what I mean?
Real shit.
So, it takes... Nothing's easy, man. The shit. It takes some strength, and it takes love and stuff, man, and it takes discipline and stuff. These things are very hard, but it's extremely attainable. And
you do easy shit for a hard life. You do easy shit, you get a hard life. You do hard shit, get an easy life.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, we got choice, man. Some people feel like they don't have a choice. I don't have a choice, man. You always got it. Don't let nothing ever confuse you and make you feel like you don't have a choice.
Right.
To say yes or no, or this is what you want to do, or this is what you don't want to do. That's where we get confused. We get confused and locked up in our jobs, in our daily routines and responsibilities, and we feel like this is what we have to do.
True.
The truth is you really do not and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
It's a choice.
So I would just say it's important to know your power of choice, and nothing is ever easy, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Take discipline, nigga. Get your ass up, nigga.
Get your ass up. Nothing's easy besides be easy, goddammit.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Hey, man. This has been a dope-ass podcast, man. I got EG DaBeast on there.
Yeah.
It's episode 13, season 3. Man, if y'all don't know none, you know. Follow my guy. Shout him out. Make sure that you go get the merch.
Yeah.
Make sure that you go download it on Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal,
Everything.
nigga, everywhere.
Everything.
Even on YouTube. Go give a nigga a like or two. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. If you want to see me perform for you, do a show or whatever, holla at me, man. You know, I'm always open for booking and shit. And I'm always ready to do my thing and spread the love, spread the message. Will, thank you so much, bro.
Likewise, bro.
I loved it, man. This was a dope experience, man. Real shit.
See, that's what happens when two real niggas link up, bro.
My mama's though.
You know?